So I've got myself in this really interesting predicament where the van I was living in just sort of, it's fixable, but I could probably make money off of it and then put it into the hearse. This old girl. And so I think I'm gonna end up moving into this for the summer. See, look at that. Anyway, so rocking in the free world, that's like some old upcycled sign. It needs a lot of work done in the back. Like, I'm just this is the first time I've really done any, like, gone inside of it. I've had it all winter, but winter doesn't fucking mean you do much. So, it's got some pretty cool, like, circus seats. That chest, I'm gonna put on the top of the hearse. Eventually I want to get a coffin, and that's gonna be like extra storage space. And these tables aren't on, they're just kind of like hanging there on, but it came with the hearse. All this stuff pretty much came with the hearse, except for some of my stuff, and I had some plywood, but came with all kinds of fun stuff. So I'm gonna, I think, be making this into a full proper joint for this summer for the one hearse town. I'm gonna make like a bed that also turns into a bench, and then hopefully if those go all the way down, I can just, like, the front seats, and there could be two other seats that could be in the back. So they could be like a fucking limo almost hangout spot. Too much of a limo, hey. Fucking let's go to the front. I'm gonna be doing this on the whole fucking top. I have more of it, just to kind of like give it some color. Just look at that, it's fucking gnarly. I got some gold stuff that I'm gonna put on the gas fucking thing, pimp it out a little bit, give it some gold. It's gonna need lots of life brought back into it, but look at her. She's fucking mean. Let's go. Oh, so I want bull horns to put on the front, top of the hood, because yeah, that's hers to see some stuff, man. Check this out. I need whole new doors, I think. There's fucking hilarious stop sign got put there to fix the floor. This thing's been in some fucking thing's been in some things. It's seen some stuff. So it's got all these like wicked seat coverings I got put on it because so funny story. I'm just gonna fucking put this. Hope that works. I don't actually fucking know. Fucking let's hope for the best. So funny story about this hearse. Her name is Myra Maines, and she was in the downtown east side for a while, found with some like crack pipes and stuff. And to be honest, if I was a drug addict, I would do drugs in this abandoned vehicle on the downtown east side for sure. So she was also like in music videos and like stage prop. I don't really know which ones. Some really bro-y dudes with the appetite for destruction. They clearly there was some destruction involved. So I'm pretty sure they're the ones that ripped everything out. And so the person who, so I was gonna buy this a couple years ago in Vancouver. And I was like in contact with the person who was using it as like a stage prop sort of deal. And so yeah, we had all these back and forth talks. And in the last moment when I finally like had enough money and stuff, and I was like, all right, I'm ready, I'm gonna fucking buy the hearse. He was like, oh yeah, I just sold it. And I was like, well, fuck, okay. Well, that sucks. So I just kind of, you know, gave up on it a little bit. Didn't really think much about it. Still looking for Hearse to buy, because that's like kind of the idea I have planned for a long time with the one Hearse town thing. And then I see this Hearse. Well, because I hadn't actually visited the first person's Hearse. I was finally going to do that. So I hadn't even seen this Hearse, so I didn't even know it was the same one. But then I saw, just like a block and a half or 2 blocks away from my work, on an orchard of all places, this was parked just like actually below a cemetery, but in someone's yard. And I would like go past and be like, oh fuck, that's my dream Hearse right there. Like fuck, I wonder whose that is. Fucking just stoked. For like the whole summer, I was like, yeah, and it was just parked there and nothing was happening to it. So I have all these grand adventures and stuff, and then I end up back in the valley, and I get this message from someone being like, hey, are you the other person with the Hearse? Because actually in Headley, there's like another person a few streets down with a Hearse called Dead Sled. It's much newer than this one, and a little bit nicer and less scary for the general public. But I messaged, I was like, no, I'm not that person. They're like, oh, so like, do you want to buy a Hearse? And I was like, fucking, of course I want to buy a Hearse. And they're like, yeah, it's a 77 Cadillac. And that, in my head, that was always like what I wanted, was a 77 Cadillac Hearse. You could just like, I was in communication with this beast for like quite a long time. Like I always just like had it in my head. I knew exactly, what it looked like. And I don't know if I necessarily manifested or willed it in. I feel like it was just like a mutual connection. Like I think this thing does have lots of spirits and liveliness, and it's had a lot of life lived in it, which I think is really nice, instead of just transporting dead people. But yeah, I'll get in at a different time about why I wanted the Hearse. But I had an idea for a thing called the One Hearse Town, and I wanted to be the one Hearse, like a decked out Hearse that would like go through different Canadian towns and record musicians and artists and poets and whatever art, like whatever your expression is. Like I would love to put that on record and just show some culture more than anything. And I had this idea before the big world thing happened, and now it seems like more and more prevalent that I do it, because like what else am I gonna not tell stories about what's happening right now? But it's like telling them with integrity is not always the easiest thing, and that's I think why the world's a little loco at this moment, is like the integrity is kind of haggard. So whoa, I didn't even know I did that. Cool. So yeah, somehow this came into my reality literally twice, 2 different times. It was like, hey, so you come pick me up. And I'm a little bit scared of it. I'm not gonna lie, there's something about it that scares the living bejeebers out of me. But I managed in the second time to get it cheaper and fixed up a little bit. So like the people I bought it from, they restitched this, made it all circusy, which that's kind of my vibe. So I have like a whole circus thing to go along with this, which is I think gonna be fun if I can pull it off. I've been doing some upholstery of my own. It's for like the shade things. Words don't exist anymore. Yeah, so we're gonna have that. I made 1 fuzzy dice. Hopefully I'm gonna make another one so I can put fuzzy dice up here. And just like fucking hope for the best. And that's That's the one hearse town. Wow, that sounds fucking rough. Whoa, yeah. Yeah, I'm definitely like scared of this thing. I don't even know how it works. It's like way before my time. So if I die in a hearse, I guess that's appropriate. But I also think it's a symbol of like the transformation. And that's kind of, especially with America right now going through its Pluto return. The death card is ruled by the Scorpio Pluto energy. So I just get to be a Buscadero cowboy. It's just really scary. Whoa! Terrified. A Buscadero cowboy. Just fucking searching for the new world. Or something like it. I'm not really sure what the whole idea is. I just know it's there and it seems to be creating itself. So I'm just gonna go along with it. So, oh yeah, my name is Little Wolfe. L-Dub. And that's pretty much who I am. Cheers. So I got a whole bunch of this fucking upcycled material from a friend's birthday. And so it makes me laugh. So I think I'm gonna put this one as like the back door panel. Because in the front I have like the stop sign. So I feel like if I have some version of the yield sign, maybe like jazz it up a bit at some point. I'm gonna get bored and want to paint everything, so that's just what I do. I got this big old fucking canvas as like a self-portrait, and I want to be able to like roll it off the side and do my circus act as like a busker thing. So it's like my adventures of Little Wolfe, like, welcome to town, here I am. Yarr.